Hey guys, alright, so I'm gonna try something a little bit different. I went and I did one of those $5 seed monthly subscription things, and I'm gonna open it, see what's in it. So let's see. I'm being watched by the corner because she wants to see what's in it too. I know she does.
I do, yeah.
So I never like packaging. I always feel like it's made to keep, even me out. So let's see. I got a little, oh, I got more garlic and I just planted my garlic today. So I'll try that maybe in another area. And clover, which is a cover crop. So give me a little happy planting, Cindy. And then here's the little garlic cloves. Let's see. Garlic Italian late sample pack. And then they gave me a lot of clover. And they gave me some plant labels to put in there as well. So that's the little $5 monthly subscription thing. 2 seed packages, some labels, and a little card with some information. So we'll see what it is and see how it grows. I might do it just a couple more months to see what they give me during the winter months because I'm curious. And we'll see it from there. Alright, so that's what this one looks like. So it looks like they gave me some seeds, onion seeds, nice, molasses, seed starting tray, cocoa gloves, fleece. I'm excited. My fruit just popped. Alright guys. I'm gonna have to go to work. We'll finish this up in 2 minutes. For you, 2 seconds. Okay, so I apologize to anybody who's watching this because this is being done throughout a couple of days simply because I just haven't had time. So this is what happened. Not how it happened. This is what was there when I first opened it. So they give you this lovely thing with some descriptions on what's in here and what they do, and just they give you an email where you could contact them with any questions if you need advice, just and letting you know like how much the items were. And I gotta look it up. I think this box was only $10. So now this is also an instruction sheet, and it tells you for short day, intermediate, long day, bunching, and then it gives you a step-by-step guide. Now I put in my zone as 8B, so as you can see it says if you are in zone 8 plus. So it gives you a nice guide on all that. So that was nice. And then it starts out with dried molasses. Now, it says to add it to your winter garden beds to feed during the cold months, so I gotta look it up. I mean, is that for, like, the beds that have stuff growing, or is it for the beds you're not using that you may cover with clover? Like, I'm super confused, so I'm gonna look that up. Then they gave me some coconut coir, which I thought was pretty awesome. They gave me a little 12-cell growing pod, and I'm assuming that's 12 coconut cores to put in here. Now, they also gave me 2 labeling sticks. Alright, you just mind my spam, guys. saltiness. Okay, so then they gave me a ton of seeds, guys, so I'm gonna go through these. So white Grano Short day onion seeds, Utah yellow sweet Spanish onion seeds, white Lisbon bunching onion seeds, red burgundy short day onion seeds, crystal white wax pear pickling onion, Texas early Grano short day onion seeds, red Grano short day onion seeds, Tokyo long white bunching onion seeds, evergreen white Nabucco bunching onion seeds, True Leaf Market candy hybrid onion seeds, and this one has the least amount. I don't know why it's not really focusing. So, as you can see, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They gave me 10 seeds, and they also gave me the lid to put on this for when they're growing, and it has a thing where you could even open and close the holes in the top, so that's pretty cool. And then gloves. So I just realized, don't mind this, guys, this is part of the stuff I stick out for Halloween. I don't decorate much, but there it is. So yeah, so I got the gloves. I got a little greenhouse style object, 10 packages of onion seeds, being that it's October, that's what you're growing this time of year. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 coconut core. So that makes sense because it's a 12 cell growing thing. And then also, so this piece of paper that they provided me with the instructions, also has pictures on the back of the onions. So what those are going to look like. So guys, I'm super excited. I mean, that just seems amazing. Alright, so I'm not going to end the video here because I am going to plant some, and again, it might not be, I know it's not going to be today, so it's going to be, like I said, over a process of a couple of days so I can finish the video. So I'll see you guys. For you, it'll be in a second. Hey guys, so I'm going to plant, some of my onions today. Not sure how much I'm going to actually record. I wanted to plant some bok choy, some chard, and some lettuce, maybe some snap peas since they're all frost tolerant. However, we got a cold front that came in and it's like 30 degrees. No, I'm exaggerating, 35 degrees. So it's still above freezing, but it's frigid out there. I'm contemplating on, since I'm doing mostly containers,
except for the stuff that I'm throwing into the raised beds, if I should just start them now, leave them in here, wait a couple days, then put them back outside. Because once this cold front disappears, we're not going to get below like 40 in the foreseen future, as far out that I could see on the weather app. So we're looking pretty good for the whole month of November. So I want to try to get as much done on video that I can. I apologize for anything I don't get on video. I'll try to recap when I catch them, walking by in other videos or whatever. But I want to get some today so I could post this video out for you guys, because I have not been giving you content at all. But let's get it, because what was I going to say? I forget, but I'm sure I'll think about it. All right. Because it's this box that I was supposed to do for October, and it is now November 2nd. So another one of these will be coming soon, which means I'll have more things to open up and show you. So I want to get this planted. All right. I still have not figured out if I'm going to do the dry molasses. Everybody that I've seen or watch, I should say, on YouTube, I haven't heard of them doing it. So I need to do a little bit more research. My problem with cover crops in raised beds is I feel like I'll be having a weed issue to deal with in the future. So I understand that you lose nutrients if you don't. So I'm just thinking I don't really want to buy mulch, but I have an abundance of pine needles. The pine trees around my property are just massive trees, and all they do is give us pine needles all year round. So I'm just thinking maybe I'll take some of those. All right. These little things that I'm going to put them in. I thought this was just super cute. Alright. Let's see which one that I want to put in these little containers. Alright, so let's do... One, two, three, four. All right. Because make choices, Cindy. Good choices. All right. While I'm looking at that, I might as well get this in there. I'm thinking I'm gonna do one red, one yellow, one white, and then do I just put these in sideways? They don't really fit. Okay. I feel like this is just not the right way to do this. Alright. Let's add a little bit of water to one and see what happens if it's in sideways. My big old cup from the gas station. We had to go to the collect a foosball table a couple weekends back. I'm not feeling this, guys. Anyways, that's the table I had to, not the table, the cup I got from the gas station, because I try to make my own when I'm home. And I did, and in a hurry, because I make my own iced tea per cup. So I like to have it fresh. So what I do is I use my Keurig for hot water, and I'll make a little cup of hot tea about this big and put it over a big cup of ice about this big, and it works for me. Did it real quick because we were on our way out the door to grab some stuff for the pool house, and got in the car. Not even a minute down the road, I take a big sip, and I forgot to take the coffee Keurig K-Cup. It's not really a K-Cup because it's reusable, but the reusable K-Cup that had coffee espresso grinds in it. I forgot to take that out. So I ended up with an iced tea and espresso mixed. Very bad. So we stopped at the gas station because we needed gas anyway. And I ran inside and grabbed a cup of tea. And normally, because I don't drink a lot, so normally I would have just grabbed the smallest one that they had and filled it up. However, we are a big fan of reusable cups in this house, and we'll use them until they're falling apart. And it's a nice plastic, so I went ahead and got the biggest one because he could drink a lot. So I did it for him. The tea wasn't bad, but I did not finish it before I had to dump it because days went by. Okay, guys, am I doing something wrong? Let's read their instructions. Okay. Set up a grow-in tray with cocoa coir pellets or sterilized potting soil, and ideally have your grow lights on an adjusted hanger and timer. That's all it says. Obviously it's not all it says, but that's all it says about that. You can scatter the seeds or place them 1 to 2 inches apart. You'll start your winter sowing between December and February so that you will have at least plants by the time the soil is working in spring. Ensure that your plastic container is not full of holes like a strawberry container. That's good to know because I was going to use my hanging pot, which will be a beautiful strawberry pot next year. Did not even consider that. That pot is very nice for strawberries, and I have 2 of them my neighbor gave me. Yeah, next year they're going to be strawberries. I did marigolds on top, and then I tried to put like tomato plants through the sides to do the hanging tomato thing. Epically failed, if you guys have seen it. So next year, yep, it's going to be strawberries. Okay. Okay. Place your container in a shaded area outdoors, off the ground, such as a table or a bench. You do not need to worry about your outdoor container freezing until you see sprouts. Once there are sprouts, you will need to ensure that the container soil is moist but not saturated, and that the seedlings are protected. If it's warm, open the lid and close it at night if a freeze is coming. Cover the container overnight with a blanket. Once the soil in your area is workable, you can move your seedlings out to the garden. So, I'm going to do some in the towers. I'm going to turn you around so you can see that. I'm not liking these cocoa pods. Like, am I doing it wrong? Am I supposed to take them out of this netting? Is that what I'm doing wrong? I feel like that netting was supposed to stay. Okay. guys, I have a feeling I'm going to be soaking them in this container for a while till I can break them apart. I've never done these. I usually just do soil. But I'm going to turn you around and show you some of the other containers that I'm going to throw some more in. I'm going to try, like I said, I'm going to do 3, since this is 12. I'm going to do like 3 red, 3 white, 3 yellow, and then I don't know, because the white's going to be regular, the yellow is going to be sweet, red's going to be what I primarily eat. I don't know, maybe some crystal white wax because they're the small bulbs. So I'd be curious to see how great those would grow. But then again, those I might just grow in the pot that I'm going to show you up here and mix them in with some of the others. So decisions. Maybe I'll just do, I'll do, instead of 3, I'll do 4 red, 4 white, 4 yellow. Easy split down the middle. And then I could decide on the others. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiers over there. So that'll be all but 6. So I need to come up with at least 6 more containers. The sad part about that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could do one of each and to get 25 bulbs, 25 different plants. However, I haven't had very much success, and I'm going to turn around and show you what I'm talking about because you'll know when you see it. So, my tower right here. So, I haven't had much success with it. It doesn't seem to successfully grow anything except for my garlic and my scallions. So I'm hoping that means my onions will do well. So my camera's not going to stay now since I picked it up. Man, there we go. So I'm hoping that means my onions are going to do great. So I'm going to put my onions in there. I'm going to plant them. I'm going to leave them alone right on the deck. Possibly moving all of those to the other side of my deck. I need to watch it today to see what time the sun hits that area and then possibly move them over to an area that's going to get more sun. Oh, my basil's about to tip over. I need to Google the hardiness of my basil today, and I have to pay attention to my avocados. I think my plants are cold hardy, but I think they're only cold hardy to like 30. So maybe 35. So I need to double check that because there's a chance I may have to bring those avocados in for a week or 2 this winter. We don't normally get too cold here. But the lemons and the limes that are in containers, those are not cold hardy yet. I'm hoping this winter is an extremely cold one because I need to get some freeze hours for my fruit trees, which did not get them last year. So we're kind of hoping for a colder winter this year to get them acclimated to the area and maybe get some production out of them this coming spring into fall. So I gotta Google the hardiness on those, possibly bring them into my foyer. Thankfully, I have not decorated my foyer yet. There is Jack Diddley's squat in my foyer. So, okay, I'm exaggerating. There's a fish tank, a hutch, and like a shoe rack and a chest that you would put items in. But really, for the size of the room, it's pretty bare. I haven't put any like seating areas and all that good stuff that you want in a foyer. I haven't had the time. Anywho, off track. So I gotta check on basil requirements to see when I'm bringing those in and my fruit plants. But again, I have to watch the sun out there so I could see what's going on with my potted plants. I did pull out some snap peas because it says that they are frost tolerant. It takes them 68 days. So being the beginning of November, that would put us into January. We would have a couple weeks in there that it would get below or around 30 on a normal winter. So we will see what that's going to entail for us. But I'm going to test it out. I'm going to plant some back there. I'm going to plant some up front. I went to pull the ones where I was doing green beans in them earlier this summer and didn't think I was getting anything. And there was 3 beans on them. So I'm going to eat those with my breakfast because it's not much to eat, you know. Just throw them in with my okra and fry them up with my eggs. So, all right, guys. This video actually got a little bit long and I didn't even get to show you much because this peat moss is, or cocoa, what is it called? Cocoa core pellets. They're not really expanding. So I'm going to soak them in water and maybe I'll at least throw a picture for you at the end. So I'm going to get these planted. I'm going to cook my breakfast. And I'm going to see you guys on the flip side and be blessed.